Well, good morning. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. It's high noon here in Terminal South, and the Conductors are out in droves today to a very new feeling. A undefeated team walking out onto the field. 3 wins from their first 3 games. They have been arguably, if not the surprise of the season so far. Again, very early stages, of course, but still an impressive turnaround from seasons past. Some which they've only had 3 wins in an entire calendar year. They have got 3 out of the gate and trying to keep the momentum going here in front of the home crowd. The Voyageurs will be looking to undo that accomplishment. Extra time win last week against the Conductors' rivals, the Olympians, on the road. Here is the starting 11 for the Conductors. Edward Tarosian maintains his place in the goal for the second straight week after Nate Bell began the campaign in goal. No other changes to make note of. Schinkel, Varela, Montez have been super impressive with Adam Guzman back there as well. And Remy Lestraw, what a player he has proven to be. 2 goals and an assist against the Olympians last week, or 2 weeks ago, pardon me. This past week, a 2-0 win against the Silverbacks. And we're still waiting for a first goal from Sergei Kolesnikov in his new colors, but we'll turn our attention over to the Voyageurs, who have been really impressive with their resolve. 2 players already out injured, Brandon Kilbovics and Moisan, both out of the lineup today. So Hene retains his spot on the left. And it's Scavone in the heart of defense again with Lancer after his red card suspension is up. And the new midfield of Horn, Cabrera, and Wiljan Van Overen has been turning heads this season so far. I have to see which of these 2 comes out on top. Voyageurs with a 2-1 record come here on the road, feeling a chance to make a statement win here against a team that currently sits in third, only behind the Manticores and the Thunderbirds. And they do have a game in hand on the Thunderbirds, so if they can win here in regulation, they will go back to top of the table for the first time in their history today. Let's see if they can do it here at home. Always a tough task when the pressure's on. Unfamiliar territory for this Conductor side. Guzman sends this ball long up toward Reed. Nice header by Lancer. How did he win that over Isaiah Reed? Jean Van Overen was a player of the week in week 1. 2 goals and 3 assists. What performance he had, and he has been impressive even in the wake of his midfield maestro departures of Munir Erdogan and Gilberto Souza. Stepped up to fill the void himself. Conductors have a throw in here, and here's their talismanic midfielder, Remy Lestraw, who is really coming to his own in his 3rd season with the club. Oh, Varela bowled over by Kevin Cabrera. Surely going to be a yellow card at the end of this move. And that is indeed the call from the referee now that the play has come to a halt, and Hummel demonstrating with the referee he wants a red. And it was a really unnecessary tackle, especially this early on in the game. Get a look at it here. Ball's gone and just clips him on the back of the heel. Not a very nice challenge at all, is it? The referee's book he goes. And will be a Voyageurs free kick, as there's a foul or an offside in the build-up for the Conductors, so they have the ball again despite the infraction against them. Here is the booked player, Kevin Cabrera, trying to create a yard of space, working on Hummel. Still going here across the entire field, pretty much. He's still going here, Kevin Cabrera. Now he releases to Hennig. Eased on for Reynaldo. He was on the score sheet last week. Ken Horn gets up, and Tarosian has to make a save. First shot of the match goes the way of the visitor Voyageurs. Van Overen was not into dangerous territory, but Navarrete there to dispose. It was Aubrey Navarrete, the right back, who scored the match-winning golden goal penalty against the Olympians last week. The most unlikely of heroes stepped up and absolutely rifled one into the top corner. Nice little dummy there from Reynaldo Rosario Nunez, blocked by Varela. 2 first-round selections from last year's draft, number 1 and number 2 overall, respectively, battling it out. And the defender comes out on top with a fine tackle. Kalashnikov, Bowers was offside, but the Voyageurs picked up the ball anyway and will play on. Hennig trying to beat Montes for pace and has gotten a yard on him here. Can Jose Luis Montes recover? No, he can't, and he'll be in the referee's book there for a bad foul. The second yellow card early on here. This one goes the way of the Conductors. Jose Luis Montes caught out. Hennig had skipped away. He thinks he's going to get the ball there, and as soon as he lunges in for the tackle, Hennig skips away. He knows he's in trouble, and he can't let him get away from them there. Can't get the ball, get the man. And although Rosario Nunez standing over this free kick here. Swings it into a good area. Hummel has hooked it away. Arcadia. There's space for Washington here. And Hennig is in behind! Terosian somehow got enough on it to keep it out. What a stop. Point blank range. A free shot for Hennig on the turn. Does well. And it looked like it still was going to trickle in, but Terosian is the hero here. Kevin Cabrera to take this corner. Searching ball in. Guzman away, but only as far as Lancer, who sends it back out to Cabrera. Skipping away from one. There's a free man. Wilson over him. Shooting opener. Konstantin Hennig has done it. And the pressure pays off. The visitors strike first. The Voyageurs up 1-0 here. We spent a lot of the pregame talking about the Conductors' perfect start. Now the pressure might be on them in front of the home crowd today, and it has paid off. Indeed. Great run from Cabrera, and then a really selfless pass from Reynaldo. Sets up Hennig with a can't-miss chance. Denied moments ago. This one stroked into the back of the net coolly. And it's 1-0 to the Voyageurs here, early stages. They've been out here early this week trying to adjust to the jet lag coming in from Hawaii, a 6-hour time difference. So, but then this is about like a 6 a.m. wake-up local time. They're playing without missing a beat here. They've been the better team so far. Conductors have got to get going. Here's Hummel. Oh, that's a nice ball over the back for Willie. Can he get there? Willie kept it in. Kalashnikov is there. Whoa! Sprung out. Somehow couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. Chalmers did well. Courageous keeping there. Here is Camaro Washington. Reynaldo. Rosario Nunez switches the play. Perfect pass to Hennig, the goal scorer who's been causing all sorts of problems today. Varela in the way that time, but give it away. Punch down as here's Cabrera with a real chance. Was it off the arm of Guzman? Oh, what? And the referee saw it. And Guzman walks away deflated. It was underneath the legs. Well disguised handball, but the referee was not fooled. And now a chance for Reynaldo to score and double up his team's lead from the penalty spot. Reynaldo against Terosian, brilliantly taken. And to make matters worse, Cole Bowers has been injured, but it's 2-0. The Voyageurs are taking control here. Perhaps a flashback down to reality for the Conductors fans here. What a strike from Reynaldo Rosario Nunez. Makes it his second goal in the last 2 games from the penalty spot. And a fine finish here, coolly dispatched. A goal and an assist in the first 23 minutes for Reynaldo. And the Conductors are in trouble here, down 2-0. You have to get a shot on target in this one. Haven't seen a whole lot of attacking options either. Hummel trying to throw it through to Kalashnikov, but Simone Scavone continues to wow with his defensive capabilities here. Voyageurs are absolutely dominating in every metric you could pick out at the moment, including the scoreline. 2-0 as we approach the half-hour mark here. Here's Ken Horn. Skips away from a sliding Sergei Kalashnikov. Still going here. Went over him. Reynaldo edged on for Washington. Willie's the one getting back to get a tackle in. They're all over at the back at the moment. Washington whips it in. Good ball. Montes got a head on it. And Terosian able to hold on. Kalashnikov wins the header. And given away by Hummel. That's poor. Cabrera has it. He's been having his way in the midfield. He goes on again. Bit of skill. Miguel Varela shuts the door just in time. Kalashnikov given away again in the midfield by the Conductors. They have struggled with their passing accuracy so far in this match today. And over him. On the ball for the Voyageurs again. Has time to pick out a pass. A nice dummy there from Cabrera. Here's Hennig again. Cutting it back into the middle. It's up in the air and it's there for Van Over. And the shot sails just wide. Sweet volley This one over him tries to continue to apply the pressure here. Just wide of that far post. They're in total control at the moment. The Conductors have got to get things going. Crowd, it's just a long ball from Tarosian. Reed's header, but really into a place where a teammate can pick it up. The straw off his arm there, inadvertently or not, it's Voyageurs' ball. 10 minutes to play in the half, 2-0 lead. The Voyageurs are in control here at the moment. Lancer off the free kick. A little bit of momentum going forward with him as well. Over him, circling around. Nice ball into Reynaldo. Washington. On the edge of the box here. Crunched down by Schinkel, and he is giving the ball away. Referee, not sure if it was an advantage that expired or a clean tackle, but it's Conductors' ball. But again, they give it away in the middle of the park. Guzman jousting for it with Washington. Did well there. Here's Schinkel. In towards Hummel. Nice pass. Lestois onto Willie, who's been largely kept quiet on the flank by Navarrete. And again, he wins that battle. Aubrey Navarrete. How excellent has he been in these last few games for the Voyageurs. Frustration continues to mount here for the home side. Reynaldo Rosario Nunez. Fighting Cabrera to join the attack. Hennig. Hummel in the way there. Powers has played on through the injury, but doesn't look the same, and he's giving it away there in a really critical area. Here's Konstantin Hennig into the box. Washington back post is free. Van misses again. Another huge let-off that keeps the Conductors in this game. Same result, just wide of the far post. He knows how good of a chance that was. Could they live to regret these missed chances? Tarosian to take the goal kick, but the Conductors have yet to get a shot on goal, let alone a shot in this game. And need to try to change that in the time that remains here in this half. And another giveaway in the final third. That is just, I don't know how many passes in a row it's been at this point, but they cannot seem to find their feet on the attack. 3 minutes of added time. Reynaldo skips away easily from Varela, who's been caught out. Bowled over is Reynaldo by Guzman, who might get a yellow card for that foul. Washington's going to whip one in here. Varela hooks it clear. Straw, good fight there, and wins it. Last chance of the half for the Conductors. They've got to get forward here. Reed. Hummel trying to feed it through for Willie. It's a nice ball inviting the runners forward. Willie gave it away again. He has been absolutely dominated by Schinkel so far in this one. Or Navarrete, pardon me. And a frustrating, disappointing half for the home side here. Dominated by the visiting Voyageurs here. 2-0 on the day. And we'll be right back after a quick break to bring you the second half to see if the Conductors have any fighting spirit left in the second 45. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. A frustrating 45 minutes for the home side here, but the Voyageurs have been impressive at the hands of their hosts again. Going to make it 2 road wins in 2. Foul there on Reynaldo, who has been taking a bit of a beating today. And I have to say, regardless of what the opposition are doing to him, he has gotten the better of them. A goal and an assist in the first half. And has his side firmly in control here as it stands, but 2-0. Game is still within touching distance for the hosts. They've got to have some better attacking play. They were just all out of rhythm there in that first half. Could not complete any meaningful sort of possession in the attacking half. Unlike this Voyageurs team who have done the exact opposite. They're in again here. Guzman able to get a toe on that. Reed. Straw to Kalashnikov, who hasn't really made the impression that fans were hoping for. Big name signing from the Boomers. Powers is still out there despite the injury. Here's Kalashnikov on a run here. Maybe a chance to shut me up. What a stop from Chalmers. And that's what the Conductors fans want to see more of. They went the whole first half without a shot. And Kalashnikov, really nice run here, but Chalmers does so well, the veteran keeper, who has been a man reborn at his second club. After 9 years with the Thunderbirds, he has continued to impress in his new team. Willie to take this corner. Looking for Kalashnikov in the back post, and Chalmers is there again on top. Rolling out to Cabrera. Voyageurs trying to get going quickly here with Reynaldo. Varela blocks it. Been a fun battle between those two all afternoon. And has it again is Kevin Cabrera. Going at the defenders with pace. Couple step overs as well. That's nice. Fancy footwork. Quick tempo again. Bent over him here. Washington! Spilled by Tarosian, but well held in the end. Voyageurs looking really devastating, indecisive when they do decide to get forward here. Legendary chest trap there from Kalashnikov. And offside was Willie, who has really not had a good game today. He's been completely marked out of the game by Navarrete, and he's caught offside there trying to get a head start. Substitution now. It's going to be for the home side, or the away side, pardon me. Reynaldo is making way for Derrier. He picked up a knock in this game. He has been facing off a lot of challenges, but what a player he has been in this game. The difference maker, 2 goal involvements on the day, and his day is done. Have to see if that changes the complexion of the game in any way. Kalashnikov crunches down Horn, but in fair fashion, says the referee. Kalashnikov, and the favor is returned to him, and he is down. Oof. Did not look good for Kalashnikov. Instantly grabbing the shoulder there. See if he can try to carry on. 2 injuries now for the Conductors. Here's Cabrera. Horn on the ball. Stois pinches it off him again. Nice tackle. Reed. Kalashnikov inviting Bowers to get forward. Still Cole Bowers here. Cuts it back to Montes. Hummel now with space in the middle. Listois, and picked off by Lancer, who read it brilliantly and cut it out. Hummel has got it back for the home side. Here's Kalashnikov. Trying to get away from Lancer again, but couldn't do it. He has been imperious today at the back. There's Horn into the feet of Wiljan van Overen. Cabrera. Given away again. And given away immediately. Kalashnikov has been poor today. And over him now, circling and searching for an option. He won't be in any great hurry to do so. Here's Derrier. Washington back to him. Went over him, nearly getting the space for the chance, but Varela was there just in time to cut it out. Trying to get something going here, the Conductors. They need a goal to get back in the game at least. Schinkel. Listois. Trying to switch it, but Lancer is there again. Reed. Up to Schinkel. Left it for Willie. Skips away from Navarrete. Finally gets away from him. Reed. Chance here for the home side. Listois. Kalashnikov with a turn, and the effort was incredibly tame. And he is feeling that shoulder as if something is really wrong. Here comes Arcadia. Rare foray forward for him. Here's Hennig joining the attack. Skips away from Hummel inside. Hennig ran over him, and Guzman in the way. Really trying to get it to Listois, being hassled and harried, but gets it off to Bowers, who's just going to keep it in play. Well, Bowers still going here, working on Arcadia. Cut back for Listois. Trying to get the better of Lancer. Referee says no foul there. He went down in the box. And he's down now, too. Kalashnikov. Reed, and Navarrete's there ahead of him. Schinkel wins the header for Kalashnikov. Bowers to Reed. On the turn, and Lancer is the defender again. Reed has it back, and Chalmers spills it behind for a corner. Some save again from Chalmers, looking to keep that clean sheet. It's Reed, who's been quiet, nearly gets one back for the home side. It's Willie across to take the corner. I've got a substitute coming up for you first. There's another introduction here for Ephraim Mendel. Made his National Soccer League debut, the 12th overall pick in this year's draft. He's onto the field to try and shore things up defensively as Confirmation on the Kalashnikov injury now. Back post looking for Reed. Oh, he's done it! Oh, he's done it! Oh, Reed rises tall and gets a goal back for the home side. It's not over yet here in Terminal South. They've been looking for that moment of quality. It's been a frustrating afternoon for them. We've mentioned it. And that is a good feeling. This ball swung in by Willie. It's a brilliant delivery. It just hangs up. And it's the new boy, Mendel, who's brought on, but Chalmers should do better with this. It's right at him. Credit to Reed for getting up there and getting solid contact on it. Chalmers has got to keep this ball out of the goal. Rather weak defending and goalkeeping in the end, and it's costly. The Voyageurs' clean sheet chance slips away. Now it sets up a thrilling finale here. 15 minutes to play. It's 2-1. The hosts have a goal back. Can the Voyageurs hold on to what they have? It's been cut in half, but they still lead. 77 minutes on the clock here. Washington. Surveying and searching for an opening here. He's taking his sweet time here, and a lot of time off the clock as well. Conductors are trying to figure out how to get the ball without overextending going forward. Derrier, nice pass, but Listoire gets in the way. Schenkel, nice combination there. Here's Willie, looking for the goal scorer, Reed. Willie trying to clip it in for Reed. It's a nice ball. Kalashnikov, Listoire, chance for Reed, 1v1. It's just beyond him. It was a brilliant little team move there. Chalmers off his line, trying to atone for the error. Well, that slipped on through to Van Overem, who's got the beating of the back line here. He's free. Varela trying to give chase. Van Overem has it right in the middle. Quells the comeback. As the Voyageurs are going to get all 3 points here. Derrier off the bench again. 3-1 to the Voyageurs. And the Conductors are going to drop their first game of the season. A scintillating counterattack here. Van Overem at the heart of it once again. Varela's stuck in a rock in a hard place, and his defenders just don't help him out. They don't get back and leave the back door wide open for Derrier, who rockets that one into the roof of the net. And that is game, set, match. Kills off any hope of a comeback for the home side here. Had been rocking and rolling for the last 10 minutes. And that goal has silenced this home crowd here as Derrier going to go into the book now. And Willie is irate with him. Referee's going to say no card at all. Actually, kind of a surprise there. It's a shocking challenge. I'm still feeling the adrenaline from that goal. Willie to take this free kick. Looking for the head of Reed again. It's Scavone there, head of his man that time. Varela lost out to Washington, but a handball. Another chance for the Conductors from a set-piece situation. That's what they have looked at most likely to score today. In fact, they did score off their corner, the lone corner they've had in this match. This one is a little bit more of a direct angle. The big boys are in there nonetheless. Kalashnikov and Reed lurking. Willie going up, and Ephraim Mendel is away. Bowers to Varela. Listoire, back post is Reed. Reed has missed it! And Reed with a big read. Hummel was waiting across the 6-yard box. Went for the shot from a really difficult angle instead, and high and wide over the goal. Just a couple of missed chances at both ends today. Mistakes have led to the difference in the scoreline here. To see the extent of the injuries too to Cole Bowers and Sergei Kalashnikov could be bad news on top of bad news for the Atlanta locals here. There is Mendel Ephraim. Nice ball for Hennig. Inside to Derrier. Voyageurs may not be done yet here because Hennig is in to win it. Or rather, not win it, but that insult to injury. Tarazi makes a fine diving stop. Hennig has looked very lively off the bench today. Or rather, back off the bench in the starting role in the wake of Moisan to injury. There's Van Overem now to take. Swung in towards Derrier. And it was off the arm there and going to be a free kick for the Conductors. Well, our first of 6 games on the National Soccer League Network today is a 1-3 loss for the Conductors here at the hands of the Voyageurs. We've got 5 more matches coming up for you, including the Boomers and the Golden Horde duking it out in our next matchup, and we'll have plenty more after that as well. Just trying to get forward one last time here with Reed. Kalashnikov, Schinkel. Searching for an option. Here is Kalashnikov. Listois, and Willie is offside. Rather, Jose Luis Montes, pardon me. So it will be the Thunderbirds on top of the table as it stands. Manticores will have a chance to answer that. Just offside there. Final seconds here. And the Voyageurs have been in control. A margin of 2. The Conductors got to go back, but then conceded shortly thereafter to silence any chance of a comeback here. There, Washington's on the run. Going to cut it back, and Guzman did well to get in the way. That should just about be that, though, for this contest today. And there is the full-time whistle. The Conductors lose their first match of the new season, 4 games in. And both teams will walk away with a record of 3-1 now. The Voyageurs, how impressive have they been on the day, though? Looking to get into the playoffs the first time in their history. Zaire Reed with the 1 goal for the home side. It was Reynaldo Rosario Nunez and 99 Daria Dirier. And the goal was done with Konstantin Hennish, 1 for each of the front men today. We'll be here with the full match highlights and we'll be right back with our next games up on the National Soccer League Network in just a short little while.